You know who it is? It's your boy Dante coming at you with another Let's Play video.
No need to ride from here.
This time, we're playing the game of life, and you're playing for keeps.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Saturday stream, you know? Maybe. Well, let's see how far we get today. One of the reasons that I'm actually considering a Saturday stream is because for the YouTube video that I'm currently watching, I'm almost done with that particular series that I have to watch, and it's a very short one, so it shouldn't take me that long to do anything. And you know, like a 4-hour stream. The weather has been cooling down a little bit. I've been waking up to like the chill of the air, which has not been a thing in the last several weeks.
It's locked. I should look around some more before I start breaking down doors.
You can just start breaking down doors. Conditioning schedule.
Conditioning? This is nothing short of torture. Disposed of. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry. This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
I also want to do all the hunts too, so maybe the chances of us beating this, like, unless the final dungeon is like literally 30 minutes and they wrap it up in 15 minutes, yeah, it's probably very unlikely that I finish this game today.
A forked white tree. This must be the place.
We'll see.
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Let's see if we recognize any names. Got Hans, Alfred, Franz, Paulina, Bruno, Joanna, Reinhard, Marta, Lothar, Dietrich, and Ellipses. Dang, they got 3 ellipses, man. That's crazy.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery? It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
Brother.
staggered so, or got to that point so quickly.
Ogle, kill!
Whoa, that hit me.
May it prove useful. Another down.
Your work vacation about to kick off, taking off raid leading and work for the move, eliminating responsibilities like contracts, dial you up like a hitman, straight facts. I was gonna ask about
I'm
the
done
move.
here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
I know about the move. We talked about the move. Alrighty. Oh, hey, we finally get to go over here. I don't know what quest this is, though. Visit all areas on the world and local maps.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
They prevented us going over here for this long so that we couldn't see this. No, come on, man. I just got done with a vacation. And I'd like to go on another vacation. Work has been insane.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs.
It's just been absolutely crazy. I gotta speak to merchants.
How do?
How do?
Thanks very much.
Satellite and Rhyme. I do like Satellite. I think
Take
Satellite's
care
good.
out there, eh?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
Just not enough room for Satellite.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Don't we have a silver chocobo? Can we just ask?
I've got greens
Our
of all
silver chocobo
shapes
nicely.
and sizes. Colours too.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
You've been on vacation and working while on vacation, so you kind of hate it? Oh, see, nah. If I'm on vacation, I have gone dark. And, you will not be able to reach me. Especially if I've been on a 3-month vacation like you have been, Lovely Bibliophile. Or 2 months, or however long it's been. Nah. You are not reaching me for anything.
Can I help you with summit?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Sounds like not a vacation. Yeah, exactly. Keep getting called and emailed. I don't know if you have like a work phone or something like that, but you turn that sucker off. You go on vacation.
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers.
You want me to work on my vacation? You have to extend my vacation an extra day for each hour that I have to work. Minimum one day. You know, you want 30 minutes of work, you still give me an extra day of extra vacation, and you are paying me triple my rate. I don't care if I'm
Look,
salary
Daddy. Shining so
or
brightly.
just a regular sucker food.
Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here,
You had to travel for a team building exercise? They made you play golf? What is going on? You'd be on vacation until 2025 if that were the case.
Ready, girl?
I'm so confused. Is this like, did they force you to go, or did you feel like you were required to go? How does one get into a situation like this where you're on vacation for like 3 months and then your job is like, oh, you need to go on this team building exercise. I know you're on vacation, but it doesn't matter.
Drax. You're not left by bandits for a change. More tracks. And these look fresh. A chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Gonna kill the whole last rare silver chocobo to just get one feather? Nah, we ain't gonna kill it. Someone else probably gonna kill it though.
I don't don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Okay. I remembered. I remember now that us getting the chocobo is a side quest, and I guess some people could not have chocobos in this game because they didn't do the side quest.
Let's hope. One of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
They said it was mandatory. You were supposed to do it prior to your vacation, but it fell through. They started changing rules because you're taking such a long vacation. Conference calls are now mandatory if you take more than 2 weeks. There is now busy work. Wow, it sounds like you need to start finding another job.
It was no trouble at all.
Still. Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
I was just about to say, do not drag me along with you. Fuck off, fool. Ember, didn't I say you were fired?
I don't want Gav to give up being a scout, honest.
What do you want?
What am I missing? Just one dark steel. But I got enough orichalcum that I can make this now.
Should last you a good while.
have that. I have one extra auric helper.
And
Say what you will, Lady Karen. Seen herself. This should times them.
You could capture that chocobo and breed it for more silver chocobos, and your hideaway would be rich. We could do that. They just look like ambrosia to you. Yeah, it would have been nice if they had like a side quest or something like that, and just be like, Ambrosia, would you mind if I got one of your quills? And maybe Ambrosia said, nah man, I ain't down with that. And you'd be like, okay, you know, we'll go find some other chocobos and maybe they'll just drop one or something.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrek.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilafeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Off we go then. That's actually quite convenient because I need to go to Sambrek for some hunts. Also, it's kind of crazy that this game structured it the way it did so that I fought, or they gave me access to the highest level hunt, which was Svarog, before all the other ones. You would
Whatever should I
think
write next?
they would give you Svarog like,
Ash?
you know, last or something. Instead, they give you a level 40 guy when he's 10 levels higher than you, if you're doing all the side quests. And then they give you a level 50 guy when you're 11 levels down, if you're doing all the side quests.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may, the Bearer Registry.
Oh, my game crashed or something.
The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach. and the spirit of those its custodian sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
And you do have something new lined up for the job. All right, all right. You know, if you ever feel like you need some more negotiating chops, I know a guy by the name of Dante that seems to negotiate the best possible deals that anyone could possibly get for a job all the freaking time. So, you know, just throwing that out there. Maybe I can put in a good word and see if he's willing to assist. And I would agree. Gav is one of the better characters.
Mr. Dolman. A new project.
I was just about to go in, but then I thought it might be better if you went first. What with you being the head of the family and all.
What a sucker.
Tyre's tea stopped the fizz.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
I'm allergic to chocobo colors.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over, what with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister, and then I didn't. Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Yeah, Gav is awesome.
I may have had one too many.
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
You know, Gav's only weakness is that the game said, you know what? Gav is gonna meet this pregnant lady. He's gonna talk to her for 2 hours, and we're gonna make it so that he falls in love with her, and then we're just gonna run with that. You know what would have been so much better is if we found Etta. I don't know, before the time skip or something like that, and we actually got to see a relationship bloom, you know, instead of whatever they're trying to force down Gav's throat here.
Do you think they'll come back?
Let's see.
Of course they will.
I can get the last thing. You already signed the offer letter, but it's 3 times what you currently make. But definitely want them in your corner next year for renegotiation. Well, the total package is 3 times because of housing, vehicle, and living expenses. I was about to say 3 times. That's insane.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Last thing.
You earned this.
Right. And all available items from your patrons.
All done?
I didn't have to do everything to get that, which is very interesting. Still got these two. Let me write these down. Internet's gate. I think I need to go to this Orcieri for a quest.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
Oh yeah, you think Vivian's an executor? That would be interesting.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the Bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the Hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Scholar's bonnet. New quests are nearby. You sucker fools, what do you mean new quests? Don't you know I'm busy doing quests? I'd like to beat this game, please, but I'd like to do as many quests as possible. I kind of just, I want to, you know, like normally I don't do all the side quests and stuff like that. And if I'm being completely honest, you know, like the side quests in this game, they aren't really all that deserving of doing. But I'm curious what happens when you do them. Alright, mid. Uncle, Byron, Cyril, Buckle. Ah, Dion. Why would you wait until now? Give me this quest.
It's usually me making demands of Harpocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Maybe I have to talk to Vivian. And that's why they waited this long. You know, it also doesn't look like that this place is going to turn into an airship like I had thought.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Cid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Harpocrates. Oh, there's another hunt. I don't know why it popped up now. I've got to go investigate. Salud. Garnick. Rick Mall's Roost. Ah, yes, here. I expect one to be there or there. I guess this is behind. This is the like cemetery. I didn't go over here. There's probably gonna be one over there eventually too. I guess this is gonna be faster, maybe? No, I can't chocobo.
Good girl.
Faster!
Makes one wonder, you ever go bungee jumping? Ever go skydiving?
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Be safe.
Can I?
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Nice. Nice. I need to go to Garnick. Bought myself a hunt. I will say that, you know, as far as the hunts go, it is really cool that they gave me access to hunts.
This might take a while,
I guess. And then I can fight them and bash my head against them and potentially win. You know, like, they're fair. Air quotes. I'm gonna stop by and say hi, but also, spoilers. Yeah, we're in a bit of a spoiler territory. I'm doing side quests right now, but yeah, kinda spoiler territory.
That'll do, girl. Harmon's madness lives on.
I haven't fought one of these in 10,000 years.
Nice try.
What am I doing? I was reading chat.
To me, boy.
The absolute wrong time.
Nice try.
I did not deserve that. Might be able to just instantly. Not doing enough damage. We're gonna be doing Giga dance. Maybe I could have won Turbo.
That's better.
See a bunch of point redemptions for folklore, I think. Corner of my eye.
Nice try. You lose.
Yup. Had to dump some points into folklore before you left to push it up the list. Glad people remember that viewer requests are still a thing after I've spent like 2 months playing 2 games.
Rest in peace.
Alrighty. That's that. Let's go over here and handle these. I can delete this. So Penitence Gate and Cape or Seer. This is Cape or Seer. We'll go do that after we do that quest. Penitence Cape. Over there. That's Gigafar.
And how might I help the garrison today?
You're waiting for Ys 9? I really hope I don't have to buy that game at full price. That's, I think I've mentioned this already, but That's like one of the reasons why I haven't done a viewer requested game in a
Haven't seen
while,
any of
is
those
because
beastly blue-eyed
I'm not exactly super excited to play Ys 9 because of my
Do be
experience with
careful.
every other Ys game that wasn't Origin. And so, like, if I know I'm just gonna get a blah game,
Time to fight.
then I'd rather get it on sale. But, you know, maybe it's the one. Oh, is there a teleport over here that I just never got? That's what it's looking like. That looks like probably the dude right there, too. This does look like a teleporter. And how could I have never gotten that? I mean, I guess I never walked over here. Have I even been over here? You know? Alright, this
You
is
deserve
the
a rest.
Dragoon. Dragoons are the bane of my existence. I'm gonna save and mark here. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna put these 7,000 points into folklore. Up to 28,000. Where does that put it? Puts it above Ghost Trick. Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps. Mark.